Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Nine Souls. In the previous episode, we made our way through more of the greenhouse, taking down one of the mini-bosses. And found a familiar face. It was Shenong, who apparently can eat poisonous items and not be affected by them. As a matter of fact, he actually needs them in order to survive for some sort of condition.
Hey.
Special medicinal brews can have miraculous effects on fitness, perfect for martial arts practitioners like you. Remember what I said, no poison, no brews. Where would I find poison for you? Don't think about it too hard. A lot of things in this world are poisonous. Well, they won't be sitting out on the street. You'll need to explore more dangerous or secretive places. Okay, I'll try my best to find some. But I can't gauge toxicity. Don't blame me if you accidentally poison yourself. Ha! Rest assured, the poisons I've taken exceeds the number of times you've spoken in your whole life. Alright. Golden Yinglong egg. Careful, this is a Yinglong egg. The embryo is already formed. If you don't chew it thoroughly, it might bite your tongue off. Don't worry, my tongue's tougher than my teeth. Munch, munch. Interesting. Like a mix of eggs and meat. It's also been soaking day in, day out in chemical fertilized area. If you eat it, you're theoretically... the meat is fragrant, the bones are crisp, and that aftertaste is... Oh, that's weird. My tongue's getting numb. Okay, how about this ball of flavor? You just ate it without a second thought. You could smell it, right? Something that's been fermented, the smell's not that bad. Yeah, but it's animal feed. So what? If livestock can eat it, why can't I? Did you know that animal feed can sometimes taste better than the food we eat? Okay. Let's go. Bottoms up. It's been a while since I met my match. Others in the village can't keep up. They won't even try. Bunch of cowards. Good drinking buddies aren't easy to come by. Thought I did have a couple of buddies back in my hometown. Huh? How's the alcohol there? We should go try it out one day. If you were to go from here to my house, you could walk for a lifetime and never reach it. There goes the drunkard, talking nonsense. There isn't a single place I can't walk to. More health is never a bad thing. Alright, Dragon's Whip. The snake kept biting people at the entrance to the village. I've been craving a bite of it ever since. Munch, munch. Unexpected. Has pretty good texture. Also not as gamey as I imagined. What? Where's it? Stench. It's all you. This is a scavenger. It eats garbage and feces. You're going to stink for at least the next 3 days. Alright, Necroseps. What's this? Is it a bug or a plant? Before it died, this bug was parasitized and its movements were controlled by a fungus. Ha! Munch, munch. Interesting. Hard and kind of chewy. Whew. Was that everything? I chewed it up pretty good, but my jaw feels out of control.
What?
Jenong, are you still lucid? I want to stop. Why won't my body listen to me? I guess this is what you could call uncontrollably delicious. Don't try to hoodwink me. I'm not like the other idiots in the village. Whenever they see something they don't understand, they just think it's the work of the gods or ghosts. They'll worship whatever and however the shaman tells them to. One day I'm gonna overthrow that shaman, leave this stupid village, and live like a free man. And then? You've seen what the outside world is like. You're just moving from a smaller cage to a bigger one. Alright, maximum health increased. Alright. I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to that area we saw at the end of the last episode and probably do something to unlock something else, but probably not do too much. Okay. Nothing from Schwan. May as well recycle the parts that we've gotten while we're here. Is there anything I can create that I'd want? Not at the moment. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but with your current gear, 100 extra lives won't even cut it. If you find any usable materials, please bring them to me. I can also make simple modifications to that pipe of yours to enhance its effectiveness. As for spare parts, just spend a little time looking around. Alright. Yeah, let's get that pipe upgrade. Could have sworn I'd already gotten that. And why not? Part of the reason I'm not using these is because I don't really have enough ammo for them. I did equip the transmute unto wealth, right? Yeah. Okay, good. And, oh yeah. Don't remember if I gave him... No, I already gave it to him. Right, let's rest, and then we'll head back to the last node. Okay, from here it's just simply cutting across. What? Huh? Okay, what happened? I'm confused. Weird. Huh. Okay, then. Took him down, but I did end up dying to him before I could recover my stuff, so... Yeah, I don't know what that means for... Anyways, like I was saying, I don't know what that means for what I've lost, but at the same time, I already spent most, if not all of it. So, not a big deal. My lord, have you found anything at the research center? I've been encountering something resembling chunks of flesh. They may be creatures that snuck in from the agricultural zone, but there's no way the facilities were left unguarded. I've never seen anything like this, but I don't think even Gomang would be this demented. Can you check the maintenance logs here? My apologies, but the highest clearance is required to access the research center. Everything there is completely classified. Fine, I'll just have to deal with whatever's happening after I take over. Of course, but please pay attention to your well-being. Feel free to return to the Four Seasons Pavilion when you're feeling too stressed. I don't have time for that. I'm hanging up. Right. Tiandao Academy Periodical. Slayer an artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan. An academic text from the Tiandao Academy titled Introduction to Tellurgical Applications. The scroll covers the basics of tellurgy and is easy to understand for beginners. Okay. Yeah, I'm not interested in fighting. Ha! These guys. Nope. Oh. Huh. Okay, because according to this, there was supposed to be a means of getting back. I think we actually do have to hide inside the container to do that, then. Okay, this drops us over here. Which lets us open this door up, which is back over here. Central Transport Hub. Ah, yeah, I think I recall this one. If it had hit me right then and there, I'd have been pissed. Alright. with this we have Dark Steel. Can be used to strengthen arrows, significantly increasing their power. Alright. Okay. I mean, at this point, I might as well just walk back to the pavilion and then warp back to the other location. Because we know we can do that. And I may as well see how much it costs to upgrade the arrows and give that gift to Xuan Xuan. Whoops. Wrong way. Upgrade. Wait, what? Okay. Is it just an automatic thing? Dark steel is the hardest material found on Ping Lai. Anything it's processed into becomes virtually indestructible. It is found naturally in Tian Shan Mountains of the Jie Kingdom, with only 3 ore seams ever discovered, making it extremely valuable. I brought you a storybook. Yay, this doesn't look like a storybook at all. This is what I used to read all the time. This volume left a particularly strong impression on me. The author describes teleological applications in such interesting ways. Whoa, all those words and hardly any pictures. Did you really read this whole thing? Didn't you do more interesting things when you were a kid? Did you ever play with your neighbors? What are you implying? I had lots of friends. I just liked reading more. Uh-huh. What is it about? The diagrams look like a bunch of weird lines and circles. Teleology is the basis for all modern Solarian technology. We use it to issue instructions to machines and build all sorts of complicated systems. It's like a language you use to talk to machines. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. You don't look that interested. It's not that I don't like it. That's okay. You don't have to force yourself. Teleological theory and application doesn't sound like something a child would like anyway. I'll give it a try. Good. You should skip the introduction and go straight to Chapter 5 to learn the symbols. Once you have that down, go back and start from Chapter 1. So many words. Can I draw pictures for it? I mean, I can't blame him. I wouldn't be all that interested in that either. Alright, let's get back to trying to kill Gomang. Let's see. Are there any nodes in between here and there? Yeah. Come on. He knows that this crumbles away. Nope, not interested in fighting all those guys at the same time. Ah. take out this spawner before I can focus on the ninja. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, that's gotten those. Plus, you know, I really should be making sure I get them with the talisman detonation just so I can ensure. Ow. Just to ensure I get more money out of them. Let's get this before I end up dying. This will get another herb catalyst. Which, you know, I'm really gonna want to use. So, let's see. How much do I have? Well, better go see if that's enough to get the upgrade. Because it would be very handy to have. Shoot, I'm just a little bit shy. Suppose I could take some time farming out enemies to do it, or to take care of it. It's just another 200, and if I manage to get them with the talisman. Of course, that's assuming I don't die in the process. Repeatedly. Okay, managed to get all the gin that I need for that upgrade, and looking at the map, I'm gonna need it. Cause apparently, there's another boat ride segment, where not a lot of room and a lot of enemies to deal with. So, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end things off a little early on this episode. Because I'm probably not gonna be able to get through that in the time I've got left. Which is fine with me. So, with that, I guess I'm just gonna end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you... Oh, hold on. Got a conversation here. Forget what I said. Let me guess. The code you wrote broke the weather system. How did you know? That's incredible. It's a ritual all teleological engineers must go through. Say nothing of the huge "Hello World" flashing on the displays. You were right, Yi. Teleology is fun. I can give machines all sorts of wild rules and it'll create a new world. It makes me feel so free. Hello World. One of the first things you learn to program. Careful, your free-spirited code may drive your coworkers insane. Really? Abacus told me he could fix any mistakes I made. My apologies, Xuan, but your most recent changes seems to have affected the underlying logic circuits. I'm afraid the situation may be irreversible. Why? I followed everything the scroll said. Next time we should probably double-check before executing a script like that, Abacus. Yes, my lord. Please forgive my neglect. What was it supposed to do? Xuan wrote a plugin to enable manual control over the day-night cycle. The plugin works, but it simultaneously caused parts of the display to malfunction. I'm sorry, I just wanted to give you a surprise, Yi. That's okay. What's important is to always learn from our mistakes. You're always going to mess up a bit in the pursuit of science anyways. Got that? Yeah! Well, that was sweet. And hello, world. Yeah, that's pretty much the first thing any programmer learns to code. Anyways, though, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.